Hello and welcome back. This is David from the Personal Finance Squad. We just finished up exercise 17 with credit card management. Very important to the budget and very important for your future to manage your money. Now another way of saying is getting into exercise 18 is providing protection for people that you love. And so we speak of life insurance in this case, and we are specifically speaking about term life insurance. There are other vehicles out there like whole and universal life, but they're more complicated and they cost more money. And the most common one is term because it's a very simple process to manage and it is on the whole cheaper to have. So what we recommend here is to go to places such as Select Quote, or you can go to individual companies. All you have to do is type in term life insurance in Google and you will get a myriad of results. And if you go to a place like a Select Quote, you're going to fill out some basic information about yourself, and you will get several phone calls from people pitching for your business. So that might not be the path you want to go. What Select Quote does is find other carriers who are bidding for your business, and they give you some general ratings of the companies that are out there, and they may show you some ranges of the types of money you may pay for the cost of the policy, which you're going to provide as a death benefit. In terms of how to determine how much money to get on the policy is really subjective. You have to think about what would be a nice number for your loved ones to have that, again, can help them carry through their lives without you there helping them out. So for starters, just try to seek out a $250,000 policy. If you want to go lower or higher, that's up to you. It just gives you a general number to work with. It's a pretty common denomination, but you can certainly have smaller ones than that. So play around with it and look in your finances. Think about if you weren't around, how much money would they need to get those bills paid down. Things like getting credit cards and consumer debt and house payment if you have one, things like that. So think in those terms while you're doing this. So we can see right here that we said seek out a policy, for example, of $250,000 for 20 years. And that's pretty much how the policies work. There's nothing to them. If you pass, that money goes to the people you designated to based on the criteria. I believe one of the things that may not get a policy on in terms of a death benefit is if you commit suicide. But generally speaking, if you pass away, that money goes to whoever you give to, which is called the beneficiary. So generally speaking, life insurance in terms of the cost has gone down quite a bit in recent years because people are just simply living longer. So the longer they live, the less taxing it is on them because they're paying out less policies to more people. So go in there, type it out, see what kind of numbers you get. We recommend that you have term and life insurance for people. You do not have to do this, but this is something we think that's just a really good thing to do, and it's not really, on the whole, a very costly thing to do. Now, again, if you can't afford it in your budget, then work yourself into something like that, but knowing you have some protection for your loved ones is really important. For a little more detail on this, just refer back to the chapter, but this is really a simple exercise. And all you're going to have to do as you go through the process is you will have to answer some health questions, and you may have a blood test. And then after that, generally, the payments can come out on a monthly basis from whatever carrier you choose. Sometimes they'll do it annually. Sometimes they'll do it biannually. Sometimes you might even get a discount if you pay in bulk. So that's going to end this exercise 18. And we will get into 19, which is supplemental items, and this is going to get into adding in all those savings vehicles that we speak about with the miscellaneous savings and emergency funds, so you can really balance the budget out and protect yourself for all situations. Okay, thanks for joining, and we will see you in the next video.